FLX Beer Reviews, back with another episode of As the Beer Swirls. My name is Dan.
My name is Mike. Dan, what are we drinking?
Mike, this is a beverage, a beer.
Wonderful.
It says it's a smoked Helles.
Oh!
Helles? So it's 100% maple wood smoked North Carolina barley.
Ooh.
Comes in at 4.4 ABV, 11.5 fluid ounces, and this was brewed and bottled by Zillicoah Brewing Company out of Woodfin, North Carolina. So this beer comes courtesy, there's no date. I don't see a date.
It's probably okay.
Yeah. I adore the bottle.
I love the bottle so much. I like the label. I like the bottle.
Yeah, I like the bottle. It reminds me of the Coors Banquet bottles a little bit.
Yeah, or like a red stripe. Yeah.
Oh, Yomi Coke. So this beer comes. This beer comes from Keith over at 93 Lumber.
Spelled out.
And he gave us this beer at Beer Palooza 2022. And yeah, so I think I tried this one at Beer Palooza, but in the middle of that giant bottle share, I don't remember much.
Yeah, beers get forgotten. So yeah, he gave us a few beers as we were all
Keith likes his smoked beverages.
Loading people up, and he does. He likes licking ashtrays.
And Tanner from East Coast LQ Reviews likes drinking out of them.
He's a lunatic.
Inside joke. If you want to go find out what that's about, go check out our BeerTuber Palooza 2022 videos featuring Keith from 93 Lumber.
Spelled out.
And Tanner from East Coast LQ Reviews, aka Secret Squirrel.
Freaking Secret Squirrel.
Secret Squirrel. Let's talk about that.
That is a nice golden, little ambery color to it. Nice little thin film of head on there. It kind of looks exactly the way I thought it would look.
Oh yeah, just look at that. That's lovely.
Oh yeah, it's a great looking beer.
Yeah.
Some bubbles just kind of hanging out up here. Nice chill haze going on here. Yeah. My goodness.
Nice Pilsner color.
Yeah.
Straw yellow.
Which is what you would expect from like a Helles.
Yeah, it looks like a crisp, clean adventure for your taste buds.
It certainly does. Let's get a whiff. That smells like a meat stick. That is a smoked
it smells like a summer sausage.
Oh, very much. Wow, with a nice little...
Like a smoked bologna.
There's a nice little... there's a pepperminty spice in there. That's weird. I'm getting some weird aromas today.
It's so smoky.
Something's going on.
It's very much like you walked into your local barbecue place.
Dan, is it the smokiest beer I've smelled from Keith over at 93 Lumber?
Spelled out.
No, but it is up there. Like, it is smoky. But this is it's a very pleasant smoked meat. Kind of like...
And when we smoke, it's just mainly the smoke. It's not like the meat.
Yeah, it sounds very displeasing, but I'll tell you what. It's the aroma I want to smell on a day like this. Nice fall
it is
day.
more smoked, like a smoked maple, obviously, or smoked wood versus like campfire. I think I want to draw the line.
Yeah.
It's not campfire.
Right. Yeah, I think it's good that you said that. It's a different kind of smoky aspect.
Slight. You get that slight base to it. A little grainy.
It's kind of settling in, and now I'm starting to get that Helles base in there. That generally I don't care for. I'm not a Helles guy.
Like a kiss of lemon.
Yeah, there's a little zest in there. I'll tell you what, it smells great. So, thanks, Keith, over at 93 Lumber.
Spelled out.
It's delightful.
What do you think? Mike's not a big fan of the Helles lagers.
Not a big Helles guy, but that's tasty. I think it's everything is kind of... It's bordering on full flavor and subdued. Like, it's kind of in the middle there, so nothing's really kind of blasting me, but the smoky aspect, I think, is keeping everything in check.
The body, first and foremost, is
Is the ABV on this 4?
Dude, it's got a nice body to it.
It really
for the
does,
ABV.
yeah.
It's not thin.
No, it's like just under.
I mean, it's light bodied, but it's
a higher side of light, I think.
Mouthfeel is actually pretty smooth.
There's a nice.
carbonation.
I think there's a pleasant amount of carbonation in there just to kind of keep things dancing around your palate.
This would be a good smoked beer to get into if you've never had a smoked beer.
I think you're right. I think this is a good entry-level beer into smoked beer.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now, by his standards, I
was just going to say, do you think for Keith this is like...
For Keith, this is like the Coors Light of smoked beers.
I can't even taste any smoke in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's...
Keith's still adding, like, liquid smoke.
Yeah, that's the one where he whips... He's always got some in his pockets. Couple drops in there. He's like, there we go. This is
really, there's not much to... I mean, I hate to say there's not much to say, but it's pretty straightforward. You're getting the nice... you're getting that clean Helles lager base with that nice kind of smoked summer sausage kind of barbecue joint thing going.
It's a very nicely balanced beer.
This paired with some nice brisket.
Absolutely. This is a fall weather beer paired with a nice barbecue meal. This is really good. I like this a lot.
Just think about brisket, pulled pork and ribs. And,
I'm thinking about the Village Pig.
And the Village Pig in Victor, New York. That was... What a time to be alive.
What a time.
What a time.
Always some good memories.
All right.
What do you give it?
I give it a 4.
Yeah, I'm going to give it a 4 as well. It's delicious. I really like this a lot. Thank you, Keith. I'm glad we got to drink this.
It's very much a quality beer.
Indeed. I said before this, I had... My hopes were a little dialed back for this. I wasn't as excited, but I'm pleasantly surprised. I really like it.
By hopes not being held that high.
I think all my hopes were hinging on the bottle and the label. I was like, wow, the sauce. The bottle looks great, but the style, it's usually not for me.
I'm okay with it.
Me too.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah, I agree.
All right.
Down in the description.
There's links.
There's some. Click on them if you want.
Social medias.
Or don't. Okay.
Yeah, whatever.
Happening. It's the smoke monster from Lost. Oh, cheers.